Hey there Seeker, welcome to your weekly tarot reading. I hope you're doing really well. A couple of quick announcements before we jump to it. This week I posted a second series of readings, Your True Love, if you're looking for somebody new to come into your life. I'll post the playlist up here for you. Also don't forget to drop me a like and a comment, guys, if you like the videos that I do make. It makes such a difference as to who gets to see them and how far they travel. Also hit the subscribe button if you'd like to be regularly notified when I upload videos, which is really regularly. Also do try to interact with all of you in the comments section. If you want a personal reading, you can arrange that through my website. I also absolutely love connecting with you guys that way as well. So let's head to your weekly tarot reading to see what may be on the cards for you this week. Hi there Cancer, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is going to be your weekly intuitive reading for February 1st through to the 7th. Let's see what's on the cards for you, Cancer. Using the Work Your Light Oracle to start off with here, then be going to the Moonchild Tarot for an overarching tarot energy and getting out the tarot positions with the Rider-Waite clarified with the Star Child Tarot. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. What do you need to let go of in order to liberate yourself here, Cancer? It could be something from the past, something that wasn't yours to carry, maybe even something from a past life, and that can look like a recurring pattern that's following in your life and you just don't quite know, how to remove it. And I've got Imrama. Where are you being called to journey to? So some of you might have a deeper calling here, or you just might have this kind of feeling that you need to be somewhere else, doing something different in your life. Let's see what comes out as your lead tarot card for Cancer, please. Six of Swords. This is a transitional energy, Cancer, and you might know it from the Rider-Waite as the people that are, in the boat and they are moving into calmer waters. It's about leaving something behind with a bit of a heavy heart to move into a place of greater balance, greater peace. We're leaving behind a situation that may have caused us high emotions, and it could be from the deep past. And it's because we're being called to journey to somewhere else, and it could just be that we really want to live in the place of more of harmony within is what I'm really feeling here. So we'll see what comes out in the tarot cards, Cancer. Beginning with the energy of the recent past, leading up until now. Energies that may be leaving, completing, transitioning in your life, Cancer. If this is your reading, the Hanged Man. Yeah, because maybe you have been sort of a little bit stuck or in that space in between for some time, and now it's time for movement, time for liberation. Current or focus energy, liberation. 9 of Pentacles, that's a very high vibrational energy. Let's get the outcome, please. Outcome for Cancer. There it goes. Oh yes, absolutely. Guess what's at the bottom of the deck, Cancer? Your 6 of Swords again. This is the Rider version that I was talking about with the people in the boat. So we have a fool's journey here, a fresh new start, a strong transitional energy here that's getting you out of a point of limbo or getting you unstuck. Here goes Judgment. Here comes the big energies. 3 of Pentacles. Five of Wands. Okay, what's the conflict around stepping onto that new path? That one. The Magician. Yeah. Okay, you can do it. You can do it. 3 of Pentacles. I just need one more for that. Queen of Wands. 8 of Swords. Yeah, so there's definitely been a point of being stuck here, Cancer. I mean, let's talk about the 8 of Swords here. The Eight of Swords is the energy of the overthinking, the over-analyzing, the limitations of the mind. And it can be the victim mentality as well, feeling like we're not good enough, feeling like we can't do something, wanting to move away from a situation, wanting to make a transition. Will I have enough money? Will I be okay? Will I have the support I need? Can I cope without a partner if I leave them? It's all that kind of, that energy. But the thing is that it does build, an entrapment for us, an imprisonment, that kind of thinking, and it keeps us where we are. The ego, the mind wants to keep us safe, lovingly. However, it does that by not allowing us to embrace change sometimes. So the Eight of Swords, it builds that prison where we do find ourselves in hangman mode. We find ourselves suspended, stuck in limbo, not moving forward. And you've got two strong energies, well, three including the Fool, of needing a fresh new start here. We're going to have to move into some fear barriers to do that. It's important to listen to your intuition and be guided by that. The Rider version of this card shows a lady and she's bound around the forehead, third eye, around the heart space and the gut, all of the intuitive centers. So what it's really saying here is that we need to follow the deeper intuition and just shut out some of that mind chatter that's holding us back, right? Now we have the Hanged Man and the Judgment card, because I really feel like you've arrived at a point, Cancer, where you're having this awakening that it's time for change. It's time to rise above and liberate yourself. And with the Judgment energy, it's like it's the second to last major arcana in the tarot story. And the last major arcana is the World, the Dancer going through the reef. And it's the last card of huge, grand cyclic completion and victory in your life. So Judgment is the last call. It says, are we going around for another cycle? In whatever situation this is, it could be a job, could be a relationship, could be living in a certain place, be different for all of you. Or are we completing it and going on for the fresh new start? Well, with the Fool in the reading, I think you're being encouraged to complete and start afresh. Sometimes you can achieve a fresh new start in the current situation. Not saying that, that's not a possibility for some of you. But with two Six of Swords in the reading, I really feel like we're transitioning on from something, moving on, moving away. So it's time for you to liberate yourself, because there is a sense that it's holding you back. It's time for you to be unbound here. Unbound, literally as well. Hanged Man. Yeah, it's the energy of suspension. It's time for you to release yourself, to accept what is in a situation and move forward. We see this kind of like halo effect in both of these cards. There's an insight or an intuition or a piece of information that could come through that's the aha moment that's like, oh yeah, there's no way I can actually stay in that now. I know that I'm moving forward. So that is the Hanged Man energy, guys. It's time, it's time, it's time. Now in the current or focus energy, I've got Queen of Wands, which is generally Aries for me. So is the Fool. So you could be, moving away or moving towards an Aries person. Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. So the Queen of Wands says, we're going to need to really tap into that energy of fiery determination. The Queen of Wands is all about action and making it happen, manifesting the new path. And she follows your instincts to do that. It's really, a very strong energy. She wants to move towards her desires, her passions, and not stay in something that's just ticking along. That's what we're moving towards. It's very directional, forward thinking, forward movement energy. And I really feel that one of the fear barriers here with the Eight of Swords might have been, well, I'm not going to be able to do it on my own, or I'm not going to have the resources. Well, the Nine of Pentacles says, actually, you have everything you need. So does the Magician says that as well. You actually have, you're self-sufficient. You've got all the tools and resources. You've got the past learnings here with Three of Pentacles. You can actually create and materialize whatever it is that you're trying to get off the ground here or move away from or move towards. You can make this happen. And actually it's going to see you in a much higher vibrational energy, shining really bright, emerging as the butterfly. So if you're kind of thinking, oh, it's all going to go downhill, or I'm not going to be able to be successful on my own. It's the opposite. That's what the cards are showing. You are just in a much better place in so many different ways, and really able to build a sense of quality in your life. So that's the foreshadowing of like saying, you know what, just take the leap, just take the leap. Outcome, Magician, Five of Wands, and the Fool. So the Fool is saying it's time to leap onto the new path. It's time to get in that boat and sail away. We want to not worry about the end point, the destination, and how it's all going to look, and where are we actually going, and why are we doing this. We just know that we're being encouraged to journey somewhere else, and Rama, to journey somewhere else, to go through the portal, the gateway. And yeah, there can be real conflict about that Five of Wands. There is conflict, you know, am I going to be able to do this? Do I have the energy? Do I have the resources? All those kinds of things. And I clarified that with the Magician, which is actually the awakening to the fact, Cancer, that it's sort of a similar message to the Nine of Pentacles. You have everything you need. You are your own alchemist of your reality, co-creator with the universe. Got cards 0 and 1 here, right? It's this strong new beginning that you can create and move boldly forward. You know, you have the intellect of the Sword, the emotional intelligence of the Cup, the resourcefulness of the Pentacle, and the passion, power, and energy of the Wand. Keep your strong inner game going, guys, because the Magician knows that it's what's going on the inside that magnetizes back to you, your reality. So we want to get out of the fear and the limitation, otherwise we're putting that out there. With the Full energy, though, you just know that you're being powerfully, you know, guided forward. Where to? Well, we don't really know all the details yet, but we know we're moving away from times of higher emotion, maybe times of stress, a stressful situation, or a situation that's just kind of held us stuck. We're desiring that sense of balance and the peace and the harmony, everything that comes with the 6 energy. We're moving in direction of our rebel heart. There's a real kind of fancy-free energy of the Fool. You know, I'm no longer going to be in the heaviness. I'm releasing that, and I just want joy and fun in my life as well. We're leaving the baggage of the past behind, and we're powerfully following our instincts now. The Queen of Wands is also a powerfully instinctual energy. Some of you might actually be physically relocating here. I just keep seeing this, you know, and Rama has the across seas as well. There's like an actual physical bridging here. So some of you might be making the decision to, after everything that went through last year, of relocating maybe back to a home country, hometown, or moving for work or something like that. Having to make a really big gesture here, a big fresh start is what I'm feeling. And the Fool is the energy that says, doesn't matter where you are in your life, you know, there's always the possibility for big change and fresh new starts. And sometimes we just need to not overthink it and just go with that directional flow of where the universe, Cancer, is trying to move us to. All right, Cancer, well, I am going to leave it there, and I'm wishing you all the best with this transition. Do keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective, so it may or may not be your reading in its entirety this week. If you're called to share, drop me a comment. I do read them all, guys, and try my best to respond when I can as well. It helps me get to know you guys, connect with your energies, and see what's happening out there in the collective. Cancer, it has been a pleasure to read for you. I will see you back here for another one next week. Bye for now.